Okay, and we are back. Back in black, as they say, or rather, back in pink. Welcome, everyone, to the Ales and the Fails Twitch stream on this fine Thursday. I'm your host, Ale Wolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the no throne cicerone, the excellence of an execution. And how are we doing today? Here's hoping that you're having a fine day. As I tend to say, Thursday is the beginning of the end of the week. That Thursday afternoon you're at work and you're like, well, at least tomorrow's Friday. Maybe it's a little easier. Maybe we're trying to wrap things up, and so you're almost kind of just feeling that weekend, that taste of a weekend just creeping up on you. So here's hoping that I can provide some comfort during these last wee hours of the day. Hopefully in your time zone. Of course, I'm only speaking to Pacific Standard Time, so my apologies for the bias there. I think it's been a good week. I think it's been some solid developments. Top of the morning, though. No, not top of the morning. Top of the list. I do apologize for being horribly late, 30 minutes late. Something happened this morning at the Ale Den that I had to take care of, which unfortunately delayed a lot of my plans during the day. I really only finished working out, I want to say maybe like 30 minutes ago, at which point I popped into the shower, and yeah, lots of chores unfortunately left to the side. But you know what, one chore that we're not leaving to the side is doing our stream today, so hopefully you're in for that, and again, you forgive me for that mild trespass. Okay, so what we're playing today is actually something that we haven't played on stream for a long time. It's actually SoulCalibrew 6. SoulCalibrew is probably my favorite 3D fighting game franchise. I played a lot of SoulCalibrew 2 back in the day on the GameCube. Of course, I used to be a Link player, and of course I specialized with Link. And of course, by the time SoulCalibrew 3 and so forth came around, Link was gone, and so all that specialization down the drain. I decided to jump back in with SoulCalibrew 6. I want to say maybe a little bit over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, to be perfectly honest. Time flies. And I did start it as one of the games that I would use as filler for the end of the stream when I felt like, I couldn't start like on a new mission or something like that, but I could get in a few fights. And then that kind of went away simply because I wanted to focus on more persistent campaigns. But you know what? Now we have a new block. We have the bar fight block. And so, as you might recall, last week we were doing some Monster Hunter Rise, and we picked some fights with some monsters. Today we're picking some fights with some humans from ancient history, from Told Eternally Retold. So that's what we're doing today. A lot of this is probably going to be me remembering what the controls are like. I actually just Googled what are the controls for SoulCalibrew 6. So if you see me checking out this screen, it's probably because I'm looking at a map layout of how that's done. So we'll take it easy. We're not going to go into like heavy like fighting game mechanics or anything like that. And honestly, that's never something that I've been about. I love fighting games, but I've never been very good at them. Imagine that. It's like hitting a brick wall and saying that I'm gonna do it again. But yeah, before we start on that, let's go ahead and see what's on tap today. And I decided to go with something bright and something with a good body. And this one is a Weihenstephaner Hefeweißbier, which is a wheat beer from brewery Weihenstephan, which is supposedly the world's oldest brewery. I would assume that maybe it's the world's oldest brewery that's still in existence. Weihenstephan is obviously a brewery from Germany. During my one trip to Germany, I didn't get to visit the main brewery itself. This one is actually not one of the 6 breweries of Munich, but I feel like they do a very good job themselves without necessarily belonging to that particular hexagon. So Weihenstephan, I think I know the most from this particular beer. This is generally the one that I have the most, and it is a wheat beer. So what exactly is a wheat beer? You might be asking yourself, well, ales. I thought that beers were made of barley, sometimes rice. But what is this? What is this wheat? Get it out of my sight, please. And to that I say, well, actually a bunch of beers are made of wheat. And the classic you may not necessarily use wheat for the entire production, but it actually has a majority of wheat. And what that actually allows for the beer to be is generally has a more almost like a frothier character to it. It generally has a bigger body than a lot of the beers in its same color spectrum. And so even though it's relatively golden yellowish in color, like, I don't know, a Pilsner or even a pale ale, it's generally frothier. One of the things that helps that is just the fact that wheat beers are generally unfiltered, which means that after the fermentation process, you don't actually pour it through a filter, which removes a lot of the yeast and a lot of the impurities. It's actually quite I don't want to suggest that it is dirty, but it is a more whole presentation of what you're doing there. Now, I'm sure that there is some level of filtering there. You don't want to have every single little thing in the kettle. Well, sometimes you do. That's besides the point. Yeah, and so there's two main flavors when it comes to wheat beers. On the German side, you have like the taste of banana and cloves, and it's a very banana bready type of taste, and that's probably what we'll encounter with this one. On Belgium, on the other side, we have more citrus flavors when it comes to wheat beers. And while German beers are known as Hefeweizens, Belgian wheat beers are known as wheat beers. Wheat beer. Yeah, I think that's right. So that's a lot of me talking. Let's go ahead and pour this one out. And luckily we have our own Weihenstephan glass, and this is actually a Hefeweizen glass. That's what this is called. Let's pour this one. Another thing about German breweries is, of course, that they follow the German law, which is Reinheitsgebot, which suggests that you cannot use more than 4 ingredients in any sort of beer. And so every beer must have the grain, yeast, water, and hops. And this very limited rule has forced brewers in Germany to perfect their craft. And so Germany's remains one of the oldest beer traditions and one of the most solid ones. I don't think that it'll ever be beat. Hopefully it does not get beat during my lifetime. Let's go ahead and smell that. Very strong notes of banana. Very refreshing. This is the first beer of the week. This one goes to you, Fang and Ale, dear viewer. And it has a very sweet presentation. It does taste a lot like, almost like a banana pudding, if you will. It has a good body. It is not as unfiltered as a lot of wheat beers, but you can't necessarily see through it. And I don't know that the frost in my glass actually allows that. But yeah. And again, smell of cloves and other, I believe they're called amylase compounds. Yeah, so very rich. I guess it does have some level of crisp. Like I said, it's not as unfiltered. And I would, if somebody told me that this one specifically is not unfiltered, then I would believe them. Let's see what Untappd has to say on the matter. Untappd being the final word on all of these beers. Let's go ahead and pull this one here. Let's go into our alternate scene. Okay. Our golden yellow wheat beer, with its fine poured white foam, smells of cloves and impresses consumers with its refreshing banana flavor. It is full-bodied and and with a smooth yeast taste, to be enjoyed at any time. Always a pleasure / enjoyment. Goes excellently with fish and seafood, with spicy cheese, and especially with the traditional Bavarian veal sausage. Brewed according to our centuries-old brewing tradition on the Weihenstephan hill. Now imagine that. I didn't know that was on a hill. I like the fact that a lot of these beer notes suggest that it pairs with a lot of things. And you know what? Beer goes with food. The specifics of that is largely dependent on the person. But I will say though that German beers do pair well with the cheeses. that at least that's something that I found, and certainly with the cured meats as well. I think that they're actually quite nice. I've had it once before on stream, so we're gonna correct that and add one more. And let's pull SoulCalibrew back here. So I'm going to go ahead and fill my ticker, update my ticker. I'm going to update my untapped entry, and I will see you on the other side of this very short break. See you soon. Okay, and we are back. Welcome back to the Yells and Fails Twitch stream. And actually, one thing that I completely forgot is to post the question of the day. Sorry, question of the night. We only stream at nights, right? What is your favorite cereal? And I simply thought about that because, you know what? Wheat, grains, cereal. One step removed. Let's go with that. Let's go ahead and pin that one. Okay, cool. So feel free to go at that one. And actually, using my trusty Xbox controller here, I really should have chosen a neon pink. But what can you do? And here's hoping that my control is not dying. Sometimes I have to hit it quite a few times before it actually activates. And of course, instead of actually starting the game, there it goes. And I think all my sound is where it needs to be. One thing that I did before starting this game is actually turn off the volume so that you could actually hear my background music. Sorry, the background music that I get from Chillhop, which is actually quite good. Highly recommend. I'll probably be adding a few tracks at some point. So let's go through a refresher. I feel like I need to relearn the controls here. Here's hoping that there's like an option for training mode, perhaps. That's not it. Museum network battle. Training, A.
Welcome to the stage of history retold.
And when I bought this game from the Steam store, I actually bought the one that had all the characters. So as you can see, this is more characters than you would expect from the SoulCalibrew 6 roster, including some guest characters. Always, despite the fact that you're drinking, always stay hydrated, folks. Like Kitana once said, use the element which brings life. And I'm a Sophitia player. Very basic, but I felt like it was the closest to Link when I first started to play SoulCalibrew 3, for instance. And I've kind of stayed with her. I like the fact that the way that she hits essentially reminds you of like punching. I don't know, who do I want to hit today? Let's go with basic Nightmare.
Your nightmare has begun.
I actually don't remember what the training mode on this game is like, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, so there's 3 main attacks to SoulCalibrew: horizontal, vertical, kick. And then everything else is more or less a combination. Like I said, SoulCalibrew is my favorite 3D fighting game. Let me see if this works. So vertical is that way. I'll probably just use with the directional attacks instead. And of course there's a side attack. There's my guard. There's my grab. There's something new that I guess is called a reversal edge. And it puts you in a rock, paper, scissors sort of thing. But then of course there's the reversal edge, which is I guess called a break attack. And then of course there's the critical edge, which is this fancy move. So of course, as everyone knows, all the SoulCalibrew characters have superpowers. I think that's good. I think that's mostly how... let's see what else we can do over here. And of course, the most honorable way to win any fight, ring out. You know what? I think that's enough practice. I think we got the gist of it. Let's go through like just arcade mode just to warm up. And difficulty, let's go with normal. What is standby settings? To enter standby for a ranked match. I don't know what that means. Let's leave it as is. And of course, we're sticking with our friend Sophitia. I should have checked what my guard is. Versus the Samurai Mitsurugi. So actually for the longest time I was trying to get comfortable with using Mitsurugi, but for whatever reason I couldn't. I find that he has very hard stances, if that makes any sense. And so he couldn't easily flow from one move to another, for me at least. I'm sure expert players are like scoffing right now.
Battle 1. Fight.
And I was about to block with the bumpers. That doesn't make sense. Vertical. Oh, come on. Alright. Always the bum rush. So it is said that you should never hit that third strike. It is highly telegraphed.
It must be seized. Battle 2. Fight.
Come on, buddy.
Can you keep up?
Slash. Ah, come on. Let's go. Man. And a nice uppercutish type of move.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Indeed it does.
Battle 3. Fight.
Another interesting thing about SoulCalibrew, I guess, is the fact that battles are 3 out of 5 as opposed to 2 out of 3, which is conventional fighting games. I'm honestly trying to ring him out at this point. Spin. Once again, the most honorable way to win a fight.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
cannot allow myself to fall yet.
Did he just tell me to fight properly? I don't blame him. And I do like Raphael as well. I definitely like his poise. I like his grace. Even though I guess he's a vampire.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
You know, I haven't followed the SoulCalibrew 6 story as well as I used to. But I believe SoulCalibrew 6 is supposed to be a retelling of like either the first or second game. Or both of them. And just a slap.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight. Let's begin.
Oh, come on. Cha. Let's go for a ride.
Is that too much?
Wow. Let's go. And he got juggled into oblivion.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Ooh. Look at that. We got a show for everyone. Let's go. Kaboom. Don't let up. Voracious.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
That's good. That's good. Like I said, lots of amateurish button mashing, but I like it. And Setsuka, I believe she debuted in SoulCalibrew 3. She was the lady with the parasol. Very classy.
The desire for power leads the warriors to the arid desert.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down. It seems I must also draw steel.
Ooh, draw steel. I like that phrase. Oof. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, man. She knows all my moves. Whoa. Okay, well, clearly, the difficulty that I can live up to, or match, is the third round of a normal arcade ladder. Ah. Let's go. That would have probably been a ring out.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Alright, one more. Wow, Setsuka. I don't think that I've actually had too many matchups with her. Ah, man. I should have crouched up. Ooh, I got punished. Ah! Once again, I crouched. when I should have stayed up.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 4. Fight.
And there we go. Maybe the aggressive approach is what we need here. Oh, come on. Let's go. Oh, come on. Let's go. Ah, that is poor sportsmanship there, folks. But like Captain America once said, okay, anyway. No, that wasn't a Captain America. Who said anything it takes? I think Captain America said nobody gets left behind. That's a little better, but also inapplicable to this situation. Okay, Grow, which is, I believe, one of the protagonists of this particular game, at least introduced in this entry. He does have some pretty nifty moves, I'll give him that.
My mission is what matters, not you.
He also acts like a robot, I feel.
Battle 1. Fight.
No mercy.
Clearly. Wow. Wipe the floor with me.
Stand. Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight.
Pardon me.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, come on, he dodged it. And so generally speaking, he did great.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Kicks are fast. I think horizontal slashes are second fast and verticals are slowest. But of course it also just largely depends on the character. Everything is largely situational as with most fighting games. Ooh, and the shield combo right in the face.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
So I guess I should try to be a little quicker with this guy.
4. Fight.
Not give him any space. Ooh, vertical. Ooh. Wow. Ah, man.
Claim victory.
That was a close one.
You should be pleased I saw you as a threat.
Well, this is par for the course for the Ails and Fails Twitch stream. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching this. We're gonna try and try again. See if we can learn any lessons from our losses.
The gaze of the ancient gods.
Oh gods, guide me.
My mission is what matters, not you.
It just reminds me of the Gundam Wing Boys.
1. Fight.
Going in.
Oh, that was so telegraphed. Ooh. And there is that one move that he does where I get thrown into the floor and then he just pokes at me. There's no guard for that. That's ridiculous. Let's go. Horizontal. Ah, he saw right through my repeat. Oh, I wanted to grab him. Rolled out of that one, folks. Like rolling out of bed.
Fight to your last breath.
Let's not let up. The old standby.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
I don't think he likes me anymore. I don't know that that was
Victory
an honorable victory, but given that I lost once before, that was a little bit satisfying. Just a little bit.
Please forgive me.
Yes, yes. Let us get that forgiveness. Okay, and the next person is Tyra.
A slash can cut even the frozen air in two.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
It's gonna be fun to watch you grovel.
And I believe she was introduced in SoulCalibrew 3. Wow, I'm surprised. I guess this is probably just a good matchup for me.
To the last one standing.
Let's go, Tyra. Nice. Okay, counterattack. Just overwhelmed her there.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
And like, when I said that I feel like Sophitia fights like she's punching, it really sometimes just feels like she's a boxer. And I do like the idea of just overwhelming characters at close range. With maybe not like powerful hits like Siegfried perhaps, but just like powerful bashes and strikes.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
I don't know. That one was
Gods, please forgive
that certainly
me.
felt a little harder as the battle moved forward. Sung Mina. She's actually one of my other favorite characters to play. I really like the pole arm. I haven't played her in a long time either, so.
Flesh and souls are offered to the gods.
But maybe I should refamiliarize myself.
I'm sorry, but I
One of the
can't
things
back
that I
down.
do with fighting games subconsciously is I
won't be
pick
beaten
3 characters
so easily,
to
you know.
specialize on because I know that I won't specialize with everyone. No time for that, folks. The old 3 from King of Fighters. Speaking of which, I did actually purchase King of Fighters 15 this morning because they had that spring sale going on for Steam. Oh wow, just bashed my head in.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
So look forward to King of Fighters 15 at some point in this vlog. And of course, with long-range characters, the thing that you really have to do is try to stick close to them so that most of their powerful hits don't have
Goes to the last one standing. Battle 3. Fight.
Let's go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Ooh, slash at the corner. I really thought she was gonna ring me out.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Completely dishonorable, of course.
Battle 4. Fight.
Hack away. Ooh, vertical. Vertical. Nice. And you gotta love that slow-mo finish.
The battle is over.
Boom.
Show respect for the fallen who fought so
Unfortunately, that's not really the greatest way to finish a fight because those games do just kind of end up being a rock, paper, scissors type of format. So you kind of guess what's good, and really the follow-up is what's important. But of course, that the episode itself does actually acquire damage.
The winds fan the flames of the warriors' fighting spirits.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
Case, let's fight.
Yoshimitsu
Battle
from Tekken.
Fight.
And actually, on that note, did they ever clear it up if this is supposed to be the same Yoshimitsu? Must be like a descendant or something. Took him off his guard.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 2. Fight.
Ooh, guard break. Let's go. Oh. Once again, just swept him off his feet.
Victory will not come
As somebody
easily.
like Sophia
It
would
must be
do.
seized. Battle 3. Fight.
Just wondering if Yoshimitsu was a helicopter dad. Those who know.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Just one moment of peace.
Yeah. And so this one is Huang I forget what Huang's role in the story is. I do remember him being missing, I think, from the second one.
Ancient battles slumber, eternally unknown.
Don't quite remember the detail there.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
But he's also one of the characters that changed his appearance
Very
a lot.
well. But I have questions of my own.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, come on. Everyone just resists my attempts to grab, it seems.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized. Battle 2. Fight!
Let's go. He kind of seems like a blue Robin Hood sort of character. Wow. I guess I just had good flow with that one.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Now or never. Let us watch it.
Ooh, just kicked me in the face there. Oof. And honestly, my goal there was to keep him juggling.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Victorious!
Beautiful finish.
Congratulations.
Oh, okay. Not bad. Maybe I am above this level? I guess I could try a difficulty harder, but is that gonna do actually anything for us? Let's try arcade one more time. Maybe we'll pick a different character. Or actually, maybe we'll stick with Sophitia and try hard mode this time. Watch me regret this immediately, by the way. Let's go with color 3. I forget what that looks like. And Raphael's up again. No, I think she's a zombie. Or at least a vampire of sorts.
Warriors cross swords beneath the gaze of the ancient gods.
Oh gods, guide me!
Let me show you my blade's beauty.
The most beautiful blade.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oof. Vertical. Nice. Good start. Good start. Last time old ALs wins a battle.
Fight to your last breath. Battle 2. Fight!
Oh, come on. Ooh, vertical. Oh. He just flew out of the way there. That was nice.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Alright, buddy. Gotta slap him around a bit. I thought he was gonna lose his vest. But I guess specific attacks are the ones that actually make you lose your clothing.
The battle is over. Show respect
This is
for
me
the fallen
suggesting
who
that
fought so bravely.
in some way or form, having the other burly, manly character lose his clothing is in any sort of way a milestone. So Yoshimitsu is on the board again.
The winds fan the flames of the warriors' fighting spirits.
Oh gods. Guide me.
Vampire or not, I certainly do like this color scheme for her.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh wait, what are you? Ooh, we both blocked at the same time. Oh no! And slap victory just right at him.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Battle 2. Fight!
Oh no! Horizontal. Just slashed at the kneecap.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Ah, I should have gone with horizontal after the block. Took my momentum. Wow. Gotta hand that to him. He just like slapped out of a crouch. Sorry, kicked right out of a crouch. That's impressive.
Battle 4. Fight!
Vertical. Wow. Oh, come on. Ah, of course he got me.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Final battle. Fight!
Wow. Oh no. Ah, smash me. I can't roll. Whew. I got punished.
The battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so
I should
bravely.
really activate some of those critical edges
Not to do it is want of courage.
to see what is right. That one is above my level of
The winds fan the
understanding.
flames of the warriors' fighting spirits.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
In that case, let's fight.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, now he has fire powers. Whoa, hey, my leg armor. How did that happen? Oh, that is rough.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Alright, gotta take this just a little bit more calm.
Battle 2. Fight!
Wow. Ha. defeated once again.
Victory will not come easily.
This might be a while,
It
folks.
must be seized.
Battle 3. Fight!
Let's go. Key blast.
Pardon me.
Wow, and one victory eked out.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Battle 4. Fight!
I'm gonna break their stance. And really, that was more of a battle of attrition than anything else.
Last one standing.
Alright. Oh no. And vertical. Oh. Wow. That one was
Claim
rough.
victory and bask in the glory.
To see what is right and not to do it is want of courage.
Well, let's put our best face forward
The
here.
winds fan the flames of the warriors fighting
I think we're getting a
spirits.
little bit better every time.
Oh gods. Guide me.
In that case, let's fight.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oof. There he goes.
It's over.
That was a lucky hit. Would you like to play a game
Victory
of
goes
lucky
to
hit?
the last one standing.
Battle 2. Fight!
Should have blocked that. What is happening? Wow. I felt like I was in a combo that entire fight.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Battle 3. Fight!
Some of my armor just got crippled.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Battle 4. Fight!
Let's go for a ride. Boom.
Was that too
Now
much?
that's one way to go.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Final climax! Fight!
Yeah. Oof. vertical. Wow! Just took it back, took it right back.
The battle is over. Show respect for the
Oh, and welcome, friend of the stream, Go. How are you doing today? Favorite cereal, Captain Crunch. I've got to say that I've only had it a few times when I was a young man, and not too often. I always felt like its taste was like sweet corn, and I felt like other cereals had a little more depth. But of course, this is me talking as a child. I don't know why I would be thinking about things like that at that point. I will say though, my favorite cereal was and still is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and one very simple factor here, very basic cinnamon. I like cinnamon. In fact, I take my cereal with cinnamon, comes pre-packaged with cinnamon, and then I add cinnamon on top of it. But maybe that's a personal problem. The only SoulCalibrew game I played, I think, was 4 with Yoda. Yeah, 4 was the one with Yoda and Darth Vader. And I remember specifically that Darth Vader was on the PS3 version and Yoda was on the Xbox version. Did you enjoy your time? Did you like it?
The winds fan the flames of the warriors' fighting spirits.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
We can't back down. We gotta keep at this.
Battle 1. Fight!
How did... Okay, I kinda just muscled my way through that one.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
I didn't like it. The graphics in combat felt like a headache to me. You know, there was definitely a time where I thought that 3D fighters were just a bit much for me. I was used to mostly 2D fighters back in the day. And I feel like yes, there's a lot of complexity involved with things like SoulCalibrew. But like, as I announced at the top of the stream, I am never gonna be good at this. I'm mostly a button masher, and I find like a few combinations that I really like. Great. That was not great. That was terrible. But I feel your pain. I know where you're coming from. But this looks like it came a long way with graphics, maybe not gameplay mechanics. There's a few different tricks that this game does, most of which can't be seen in my amateurish handling of the fight. Jeez, but this guy is using all the moves. Okay. What was that? What was that? Okay. Oh yeah, the 2D fighting games on PS1 were so good. I very much agreed. Does anything come to mind? Oof. Oh, come on, I can't even... Oh, that is rough.
The battle is over.
I don't remember the titles. They were like some Japanese type words. I feel like there was a lot of it was kind of the Wild West of fighting games in the PlayStation 1 era. And also just like a lot of exported games that came to PlayStation without a lot of what do you call it? Like oversight as to what was exported. I feel like there was a lot of games that were strictly like very Japanese, and they came over during that time because they really wanted to just have a strong library to start out with. And the same thing I feel happened with RPGs back in those days. Yeah, but I specifically, probably bad examples, but I still very much remember playing the very first like Dragon Ball Z fighting games on the PlayStation 1. And I think I played them like as bootleg copies that I had gotten off of some black market. And those were a lot of fun. Those are the ones that stick in my mind. Of course, I played Tekken, but that's not really... Excuse me, that's not a 2D fighting game.
The winds fan the flames of the warriors fighting.
It's such a beautiful place.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
It is anyone's battle.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ooh, knee to the gut. And there goes that flying knee once again.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Wow, this guy can just counter from any place. What is he? Ooh, bring out. Dishonorable, and yet so necessary.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
I grow stronger. You'll regret this.
Ooh, slapped him right out of the air. Alright. Bucket list. Item complete. I defeated Yoshimitsu in hard mode.
Victorious!
Okay, good times, good times. And, ooh, a mirror match. Let's see what happens when my same cheap tricks get pulled against
Blood,
me.
flesh, and souls are offered to the gods amidst deathly chants.
I'm sorry, but I can't back down. I'm fine. I can do this.
Okay, the non-vampire version.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ooh. And a swipe from behind.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
And still enjoying a Hefeweizen by Vigas Stefan. Banana is the word. Oh no. Vertical. Oh no. I just got slapped into out of existence.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Battle 3.
Let's do this. Oof. Oh no. She's used her Dragon Ball Z attack on me. Ooh, and pulled that one right out from her.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Battle 4. Fight!
Oh, the 8-way the 8-way circle. Why was I gonna say the 8-way triangle? Let's go. Oh, come on. Why must you deny me? I get the feeling that they're using their resource meter better than I am. As in, I am not using it at all. How do you even activate that? What am I missing?
Gods.
Maybe it's a soul charge. Maybe that's what that is. Huh. Now I'll figure it out. Alright, who's next? Geralt from The Witcher, aka Henry Cavill.
A history of conflict repeats itself at this old sea keep.
Oh gods. Guide me.
Come on, let's do this.
Now, how tough can this guy be? He's just a regular person, right? Now, what are you... One of the guest characters of SoulCalibrew 6. Ooh, ring out. Oh, great. Of course I had to join him.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Battle 2. Fight.
Oh no. Vertical. Ooh, another ring out. I guess he's easy to take off his stance, maybe?
Victory goes to the last one standing.
I won't lie, I do love my sweeps. It does open up for more hits. Oh, come on. We broke each other's guard. Just took it right from him.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Just one moment of peace.
And Geralt is out. Okay, Salamal. This one was actually one of the favorites that one of my common opponents would always use, and I would always get destroyed by them. So I don't have fond memories of fighting
I'm sorry, but I can't back down.
Salamal.
So, you're still floundering, mortal.
Battle 1. Fight.
Kind of reminds you a little bit of The Rock as playing Black Adam. Oh, wow. Once that scythe hits, it's yet another combo machine of sorts. It's also just very powerful. So he's got definitely a good balance of both speed and power. Wow. And of course, you add reach into the equation, and he is a pretty unbeatable foe. That's played by the right person, of course.
Fight to your last breath.
Battle 3. Fight.
What? What was that, time attack? It's like, hey everyone, I've got time powers. Ooh. Of course he was gonna get me with that. He really only needed to parry me very
Claim
simply
victory and
and
bask
get any
in the
sort of
glory.
hit.
Start again anew once you're reborn.
Yeah, I'll get right on that. Let's give him one more shot. I think I need to take a quick break after this one.
Warriors' spirits are forged below the never-ending skies.
Oh gods. Guide me.
I knew you would say that.
Battle
1.
You could literally say that after anything I would have said. Wow. Oh. Okay. That was clean.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Battle 2. Fight.
Okay, there we go with that foul play. Foul play.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Certainly not becoming of the gentleman streamer.
Retread. Fight.
Oh, I just ate dirt.
Dare you peer into the abyss?
Oh wow. Totally whiffed on that. I really thought I had an opening when I blocked that attack.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
I feel like the first thing somebody does when their guard is, their block is guarded, they immediately try the same exact thing. And I know that because I do that. I just slapped them out of existence there.
Claim victory and bask in the glory.
Victorious.
That one was rough. I really thought that one would take a few more tries. And Talon, I think we're gonna take a quick break here though, folks.
A merchant ship replete with
Let
riches
me just
attracts more
pause on
chaos than
this.
customers.
Oh gods.
May the wind watch over me.
Battle
Okay.
1. Fight.
So I'm going to take a quick break here, folks. Gotta take the boys out, Los Lobos, and I've gotta take a quick bio break, but I'll see you in 5 minutes or so. Stay tuned. with clarity. That's a little bit better. Welcome back to the Ales and Fails Switch stream. I'm your host, Ale Wolf, and we are here on a fun Thursday afternoon playing some SoulCalibrew 6, a game that we haven't played for quite some time, at least on stream. One of my favorite 3D fighting games, and certainly my favorite 3D fighting game franchise. I guess a close second would be Virtua Fighter for those of you that are in the know. And yeah, just going through some arcade matches, trying to warm up the old fingers. Thank you for waiting for me following the break. I did have to take Los Lobos out to do their business outside. And I keep having this issue where Wild Boy Churro will just go out there, bark at birds, and not do his business. And you know what? That's no good for anybody. I'm sure at some point he's gonna have to go, and if I don't catch that sign, he's probably going to poop somewhere in the living room or something like that. But apologies for the TMI. For those of you who are interested, we are still enjoying a Wiehen Stefan Hefeweizen, so a wheat beer made in Germany. Very delicious. Taste of banana, taste of cloves. Very enjoyable. And I think it's bringing us some good luck. With that, let's go back into the game and see if we can finish this arcade match in the hard difficulty. Okay, and everything is where it needs to be. And we're facing Talam. And of course, Talam is one of the fastest characters. She's not very strong, but if she can keep juggling you, there's no point in how... it doesn't matter how weak she might be. And a good first match.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Battle 2. Fight.
Ooh. I was way too confident of my reach in that opening attack. Pardon me. Ooh, nice block. Ooh, I honestly thought that kick was actually gonna finish it, but needed a few more chips, and that's where the chips fall.
Battle 3. Fight.
No way!
She sure is fast, this one. Ah, she got me good.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Ah, it must be fought for.
Battle 4. Fight.
Ooh. She was right about to ring me up. Ooh, got her. And boom.
Pardon me.
And the battle was decided before it even
The
started.
battle is over. Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Gods, please forgive me.
Hey, not a bad match. Lots of quick moves. And I wonder how many more battles I've got in this arcade ladder. Ah, Hildy. Hildy's definitely my second favorite character. I just like the fact that she has a gigantic spear.
In a cursed castle hall, warriors
It's
dance
again
in a
about the range
masquerade
for
of
her.
death.
But then she's also got a sword for close range, so it's not one or the other.
My people are behind me. I cannot lose.
Battle.
Hey, not too many people are confident to fight with a pole arm. Oh, wow. Oof. And that one snatched from the claws of defeat.
Fight to your last breath.
Oh, hey. You wanna go poop like I asked you to before? And of course I'm talking to Chillhop. Of course I am. Of course that's what I'm doing. Some piece of armor broke off from me.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Ooh, there it goes.
Battle 3. Fight.
Ready? No way! Behold my power!
What? Oh,
It fights!
oh no.
It tears!
Wow, does this attack ever finish?
Fight!
And really just quick succession hits trying to break her momentum.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Battle 4. Fight.
Behold my power!
Too close. I can't believe I can't actually break out of this sequence.
Stand and fight!
Whew, that is tough.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Final battle. Fight.
Gotta get in there. And okay. Well, that is satisfying, even if I don't win this one. So close, so close.
Claim victory.
But like I
and
said,
bask in the glory.
those couple of grabs are actually quite satisfying.
We have pride, and we shall never falter.
I believe you. Pride, one of the greatest weapons known to mankind.
In a cursed castle hall, warriors dance in a masquerade of death.
Oh gods, guide me. Very well. A battle it shall be.
Battle 1. Fight.
Nice. I almost did the perfect there.
Victory will
Which,
not
you know, doesn't
come
really
easily.
mean anything in the grand scheme of things, but
Battle
she is a tough opponent.
Fight.
Pardon me. Pardon me.
Let's go. Oh! And another sweep for her.
Victory goes to the last one standing.
Battle 3. Fight.
thought I was gonna go into Soul Charge right there. But maybe I didn't have enough
Victory
energy.
And bask in the glory.
No way.
So some pretty straightforward battles there. I was trying to pull off a couple of moves that are supposed to break their rhythm. Some very quick combos. And I think it worked out for what I was trying to do. Okay, but here's Grow. As you might recall, this guy gave me a challenge, a very tough challenge at medium difficulty. This is a good chance that it's gonna be a good chunk of time for him.
My mission is what matters, not you.
Battle 1. Fight!
Vertical. Ha. Oh, and I
Pardon me.
pulled that one from the brink of death.
Fight to your last breath.
Nice.
Battle 2. Fight!
And not gonna lie to you, I saw the possibility of a ring out there, and I forced my way into it.
Easily. It must be seized.
Battle 3. Fight!
And I swept them. I'm surprised I actually was able to beat him
The battle is
first
over.
time around.
Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
There's something to be said about that outfit he wears. Almost reminds me of Kane from Final Fantasy IV.
Congratulations.
Oh, look at that. I completed this one. Okay, so I think we can safely say, you know what, Ails can probably beat the computer at hard difficulty, which I believe is one level removed from hardest difficulty. Let's not continue the arcade ladder. Let's actually go back to what's it called? Story Soul Chronicle, which kind of it's just like a bunch of like little fights that you have with characters from different characters' backgrounds, and you kind of go through the story with them. And I don't know what happens once you complete all of them, but at the very least it'll give us like a brief introduction into a lot of the characters that we've already seen. I wonder if I could actually erase the progress that I made so I could just restart it. It's been so long since I actually did that. Played the Soul Chronicle. Battle camera, sound, keyboard, stage music, graphics, data analysis. Maybe this. That is not what we're looking for. Great. Maybe within the mode itself. There's also just a good chance that there's no actual way to do that. But yeah, we love our story modes, right? Begin episode. Okay, so this is the main storyline at the top, and then we've got chapters for each of the characters. And as long as you've made it all the way to their highest point, you'd actually completed that particular part with that character. Oh, so actually one character that we haven't visited is Maxi, which I tend to like. I like Maxi. Maxi and his crew.
Maxi is a nunchaku wielder who hails from the Ryukyu kingdom. Unlike his father, a merchant bound to his kingdom, Maxi refused to be shackled to anything, and so chose the path of piracy. With his eyes on the
That's
wider
what
world
people
and a
who
trusty crew in tow,
want to be
he
free
set sail,
choose to do,
drifting from
become
adventure to
pirates.
adventure as he saw fit. Now, bound for India, Maxi's ship headed towards Southeast Asia.
Alright, let's go to Southeast Asia. I do love my Singapore.
Soul Edge? The hell is that?
It's some sort of legendary sword. This merchant here's saying it's being sold at some shipboard auction.
The thing I love most about Maxi
Call me
though
Lila.
is the
I
hairdo.
need some
I would kill
competent
for that
guards to
hairdo.
watch over everything. Plus,
I would kill my
you have your
wallet,
own
that
boat.
is, of course.
Then I guess I'm the man for you.
I've got a bad feeling about this, brother. Soul Edge. The name alone sounds like trouble if you ask me.
You know me. I'm not one to turn down a beautiful lady.
What a wretched job.
Words to live by.
Pirates, not handymen.
Quit your whining.
Quit your belly aching, boy.
Ignore my crew. They lack the finer social skills.
I trust you'll be able to keep them in check.
Of course. I reckon we'll all get along just fine.
Cadana's gonna be jealous.
No doubt. Who's Cadena?
Something's not right, I tell you.
Whoa, we've barely raised the sails.
This don't look good at all.
No time for gum flapping.
And maybe we've been invaded by a rival pirate crew.
Battle 1. Fight!
Oh, jeez. Let's show him the way of the Michelangelo. What are you doing, boy?
You're mine!
Maxi also happens to be the character that was donned with the Bruce Lee voice, as it is required by every single fighting game. Let's go. How was that even a grab? Barely grabbed her close. But I would love to just hop around like Maxi on battle, just like...
Broken again.
I don't think
I
my
don't
legs
know
would
my own
take it.
strength sometimes. Yagaji, sorry, but I got another repair job for you.
Yeah, brother, I've blistered my hands making improvements.
Is nobody
but it's still
concerned for
far
an
from
explanation as
perfect.
to why that guy showed up?
Yagaji, how's your injury doing?
I guess not.
Yeah, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to use my land legs for a while.
Yagaji.
I'm fine. It's a great chance for me to look for some good wood. Now, don't get rusty while I'm gone, brother.
Not a chance. You've all seen how skilled a fighter I am.
Not necessarily the best, though, huh?
Not
No
necessarily.
need to add that.
Alright. So we acquired some history parts. The frequent encounters with assassins leading up to the day of the auction had convinced Kiem that something was afoot. But despite his advice to Maxi to call off the job, Maxi wouldn't listen.
That's Soul Edge. It's got dubious origins, I say. It's not too late to back out, you know.
Don't get hasty. We're earning a pretty penny.
If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
We get paid, then we weigh anchor. That way, everyone wins.
Everyone.
You sure you're a pirate?
Yeah,
No
he's got
rest
the
for the
least
wicked.
pirate kind of look ever. But I guess after seeing the One Piece crew, I don't know what a pirate really looks like.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ooh, another assassin. And of course the thing that I don't like about Maxi is his lack of range. Like he does a mean combo, but at the same time I can't. I really have to get up in people's grills before I can actually do anything. Let's go. Vertical. Horizontal, sorry. Should have gone vertical. What was that? And of course, just the backhand. Soul Edge's lure. Neither Maxie nor Kiem had any idea about what type of weapon Soul Edge was, but word travels fast and soon the port was abuzz with the news of the sword. The number of thieves trying to steal the weapon using any means grew necessary, greater by the day, leaving Maxie and Kiem at the end of the rope. So are we just simply facing assassins today?
Just magpies attracted to shiny things.
Guess that means Soul Edge is one hell of a shiny thing.
Looks like a whole lot of nothing to me.
Yeah, maybe we should actually check it out since people keep coming for it.
To do it for them.
Yeah, I guess I was right. Just punish this guy in the head. Ah, come on. That is some sword. That's almost like Sephiroth's massive memory. And down he goes. A lot of these story enemies are actually not too tough. Ooh, this guy has the Voldo style. Let's go. And a very basic hit to finish. Voldo, another one of my not very favorite opponents.
Even more people stopping by today. Too many for my liking. Couldn't relax.
Yeah, it's almost auction day.
What? Don't tell me you broke your nunchakus again.
Yep, but it's no big deal against small fry like this.
Does that mean I get a different one? This one actually has like a scythe into it. Ooh, hey. I don't like this guy. So Yoshimitsu's sword is supposed to detect and feed off of evil, I think. Lila's request. Ever the shrewd businesswoman, Lila recognized the strength of Maxie's crew and decided to recruit them as her guards. With the impetuous Maxie too busy being transfixed by her beauty, Kiem had some serious reservations about his sworn brother's priorities. Wow, beauty will drive a man crazy.
We're gonna have to put up with being glorified bodyguards till we get to shore. Lila's got us eating out of the palm of her hand.
You're still not over that?
I've done a bit of asking around about her, and all I hear is bad.
You worry too much. You need to work on that.
How do you even start that conversation?
You need to get over
Hey.
your weakness for women.
What do you think about that Lila person? She on the up and up? Oh, wait a second. I didn't even realize that summary was supposed to lead into yet another assassin. I do like the cape that he has. Not really a cape, it's just like a really long vest. And another shot to the back. Another thing about SoulCalibrew 6 is that it's got a very robust created character. And of course, every single one of the fighters that you face during this storyline that are not main characters are based off of that creative character engine. The merchant's plot. A merchant requiring guards must have ruffled the feathers of some questionable characters, Kiam thought. Operating alone, he looked into Lila's history, finding his instincts about her to be correct. One night, he snuck into her secret hideout and overheard exactly what it was she was planning. Ah, this guy again.
To think you would be advertising a fake so boldly. If this were a play, you'd be the villain.
Don't be absurd. Fools who take information at face value deserve what they get.
I mean, that's how I take my information from Wikipedia.
Now seems the perfect time.
When things are going so well? No. I'll wait for the auction.
How are things going
And
well? I
once
keep
it's-
fighting assassins.
Damn! I knew it!
Oh.
Who's that?
Uh-oh.
Oh no, she caught him.
This oaf was listening in on us.
Who do you think you are, laying hands on my people?
Brother, those nunchakus!
Yagaji's masterpiece.
New nunchakus?
The surf's gonna get rough.
Oof.
I'm gonna ride away.
Gotta love those attacks. What was that? Wow.
Just die.
And I just really love that backswing. Ooh. That is one massive club. The fact that he can even just like swing it around like that. And it became a popsicle. This guy never stood a chance, right? Oh, it's like he was fighting with a giant cylindrical piece of pipe. Demons afoot. Using Lila's contacts, Yagaji managed to obtain some high-quality material, which he used to make Maxi his nunchaku. The useful get used. A relationship rooted solely in profit can't last forever, so why should this one have been any different? Nice, so we've got some new nunchaku. The history behind Maxi's nunchaku.
Hey, Cam, you brought that soul edge along?
I thought it was fake.
Yeah, I just thought...
That thing puts a huge target on your backs. But...
Well, as long as nobody knows that he hasn't let go of it, they're gonna still chase him. Might as well just put it out in the public square and say, hey everyone, take it.
Battle 1. Fight! Everyone wants a piece of Max. What a joke.
Of course, Yoshimitsu doesn't mess around. Got lucky with that one.
Battle 2. Fight!
What is this? Oh no.
The surf's gonna get rough.
Ah, got him. Boom.
Go get some rest.
And yet that one would have been nicer if that would have been the battle finish. No. I need that to live.
The surf's gonna get rough.
Ooh, got him again. Oh, come on. And that was gonna be a cheap hit no matter what. I kind of was just trying to honestly poke anything in so that I could finish that battle. So I'm certainly not the flashiest, certainly not the classiest, but certainly an Aelwolf tradition.
About Soul Edge anyway. This is all it deserves.
Oh, what a waste. Even a fake's got its value.
Couldn't care less if it was the real thing. These nunchakus Yagaji made are worth 1,000 times more.
Oh, so that's what you had in mind. Clever.
Guilty as charged.
Lila's none too happy about all this.
Well, I think we've been hospitable enough. All right, crew, let's go.
So we're no
Anchors
longer
away.
guarding the
Sure thing,
fake
brother.
Soul
We're
Edge.
with you wherever you go.
We got some nunchaku for our troubles. Fended off Yoshimitsu. And that's the end of Maxi's story.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the two swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, so I think that's it for Maxi's story, actually. Which, when you think about it, very small succession in terms of fights. Alright, let's see who we haven't played with. There's Keelik. I do like Keelik once again because of range. I don't like Ro. Ivy's fun. Ooh, Sungmina. I'm surprised that I actually didn't finish this one. But maybe that has to do more with the storyline. It is in dark blue, so I think it's done. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Alright, who would be a fun candidate? Obviously I finished Sophitia's a long time ago. Probably the first one that I finished. Yoshimitsu, don't even want to touch that guy. Raphael. Tira could be fun. Talon. That's way into the future. Let's go with... Ooh. I like Amy's chapter. I actually like the way Amy fights. She's like Raphael, but also just very quick. A Mystic Rose. When did the wise young Lord Raphael begin to hole himself up in his library? He feverishly pored over his books as if possessed, and prohibited all entry into the library's annex. Amy watched with a sense of dread as her foster father was consumed by some strange obsession. I suppose that's similarly to how people see me when I
Melis,
go into the
where is
Ale
the
Den
key
and
to the
start
annex?
streaming.
I'm sorry, milady. I know where it is, but I cannot tell you. None may enter the library unless a problem has arisen. That is the rule.
Only if a
And
problem
you think
has
this
arisen.
isn't a problem?
It is true he does nothing but deal with dubious folks and broods over strange works all day. If he were his old self, these acts would be unthinkable. But I trust him. He must have a good cause.
I see. In that case, how many fingers must I lose before it becomes a problem?
Milady, do not jest. Still, your point is made. I shall trust your intuition.
I honestly thought that she was
Here's
threatening
what I
her.
propose.
Raphael, what have you been up to? I love that cravat.
Raphael.
Amy, what are you doing here? I trust there is a problem that demands my attention.
I came to change the roses. It would be a problem if nobles such as us let our flowers rot.
This is the problem for the
It seems
nobles.
finding a shrewd maid to attend you was worth the trouble.
I also brought you some hot chocolate. Here.
Ah, voila.
I suppose I have given you both cause to worry. But I ask you wait just a while longer. Soon, I shall have a way to create for you that shining world I promised.
Raphael, I'm happy with the way things are now.
What is he cooking up, the Declaration of Independence or?
Those who seek stasis must never cease their step.
Fine. But can I visit you here again?
Please understand, Amy. I need focus to finish this as quickly as possible. But, very well. Will you come to change the flowers again? Bring roses, bright and beautiful red, to remind me of your hair.
Well, at least we're still allowed entry.
What I want is... It was only coincidence that I saved him. Which means me being here is also...
Everything became
Who's
purple.
there? Over there? Presence is gone, and they didn't leave any traces. But I know someone was watching me.
Okay. Nothing, no fights in that chapter. Crossroads of Promise. Who could have foreseen what was to come? When Raphael left the isolation of his annex, the desperate weariness was gone from his eyes, replaced instead by the light of determination. With the object of his research now clear, he set off on a journey for the sake of Amy, and Amy alone. Both father and daughter stood at crossroads, their fates uncertain.
It's been a long time since we trained together, Amy. I shall stay until you are satisfied, since we won't meet again for quite some time.
Probably should have warmed up for
This
this.
journey, you'll be gone long?
Yes. However, my destination is clear, as is the home to which I will return. I shall finally fulfill the promise I made the day you injured your leg.
Do you remember your other promise?
Of course.
Took home for
The fate of
Christmas.
that promise is still in your hands, as it has been since the day we first trained together.
Good. Then today, I will prove myself.
Ah, let's do this. Elonzi.
Battle 1. Fight!
This reminds me of when I swore to grant you one wish when you proved yourself a true swordsman.
And of course, Amy, very much like Raphael, uses the rapier.
Why indeed?
Except, like I mentioned before, she's a lot quicker. Oh no. Upward slash.
Battle as ever, Amy.
Let's do this.
Try to have some dignity.
Oh no. What is he? Jeez, guy. He got way too confident. Not bad. Not bad for a starter fight.
What?
It's like, hey, actually, I've been better than you all along.
Indeed. Very impressive, Amy. I was sure you had yet to overcome your habit of favoring your left leg. But I was wrong. You shorten your step, weakening your strikes while allowing you to quickly transition to your next move. A stunning adaptation of La Rapière de Sorel.
La
Very well.
Rapière de
I
Sorel.
acknowledge you as a true swordswoman. What is your wish?
Well,
More wishes.
what I want, Hurry back as fast as you can. I'll make my request then.
Are you sure that returning as fast as I can
Clutch
is not your
answer.
true desire? Very well. I shall take those words as a command from my one and only queen. I, Raphael Sorel, swear it upon my life. I look forward to hearing the request you come up with. I also have something for you. Will
Now,
you accept it?
I often found this relationship just a bit
What's this?
unusual. I know that they're supposed to play the roles of father and
I
daughter,
sent word
but
to various contacts in spare moments
some of
during
these
my research to
unspoken
have it
words
made
make me think
especially for you.
otherwise.
It is a difficult blade to wield, but I'm sure you have the skill to master it. I hope the bond between us is never severed, Amy. Even when I am gone, this sword will keep us linked. I truly believe that.
And I think that might be the conclusion to Amy's story. A fleeting wish. It has been many days since Raphael left on his journey. While Amy waited restlessly for his return, she reflected upon what she should ask of him. She struggles to find her buried emotions, equipped only with a faint light and an internal roadmap featuring few guideposts. How poetic.
Checkmate.
Oh, a stunning victory, milady. Despite a number of blunders, a solid strategy saw you through. Still, it is unusual for you to take so long to make your moves.
Like
Nice.
Yu-Gi-Oh said.
Have you ever held back against me?
If I may be
Move.
frank, yes. On several occasions, but all long ago.
Oh, that's fine then.
You have a habit of bottling up your feelings, milady. You may find that voicing your thoughts will lessen their burden. If
Ah,
it is
the
the
eternal
young master
cleanser.
you are worried about, I've no doubt he will return safely. Perhaps he has gone to fetch the perpetually delayed old master.
I guess there was an
Now,
old master
it is
at some
late.
point.
I must prepare your bed. While I do, perhaps you would like to step outside and commune with the cool night breeze.
Some of these turn of phrases, folks. I really should commune with the night breeze sometime.
Ever since that day, it feels like my emotions are somewhere else. Voicing my thoughts will lessen their burden? I don't know. I hurt.
Who's approaching? Is it Slender Man?
Raphael, don't leave me. What? Is that what I truly feel? My wish, the thing I want from him. I was lying to myself.
Oh, the power of purple.
This feeling. This time they left a trail. On purpose, as if inviting me to follow.
Don't follow the breadcrumbs.
Is that a light in the library?
If the vans are rocking. How far did the wind carry her words as it blew across the twilight sky? A violet light twinkled in the distance, as if to illuminate the cracks in her heart ready to crumble. That dangerous flicker beckoned to a lost butterfly. Okay, let's hope that this is the... Whoever we're facing here is our final challenge.
I know you're there.
This is going a bit slow.
It has been ages, young Amy. Although, I'm not sure you even remember me. I am the scholar of the future, and your dear Raffi is my comrade.
What a pompous
Aswell,
voice.
why are you here?
Ha, what a wonderful memory. With that in mind, you can surely guess why I came. I'm here to recover the items I sent to Lord Dumas. Nothing more. Now that my comrade Raphael has left the nest, there is no longer need for them here.
I hear pain makes people talk.
I hardly recognize you from the girl I met so long ago. Bravo! Marvelous! Fantastico! You know, I maintained a small interest in you. Not only are you the source of my dear Raphael's desperate drive, but I hear intriguing rumors about you.
Such as what? Maybe not a natural redhead. Gasp. Ah, and Dr. Charles Xavier.
Their eyes are glowing red.
Now, young Amy, show me what it is that keeps your feet rooted in this place.
Alright. Let's see what this guy wields. And got him by the side swipe. And I think he's either got Sophitia's or Cassandra's style. Oof. Vertical.
I was waiting for that. What ferocity. It's almost like
Potentially maximum. No, not
movements are
maximum,
not hard to
Keelik.
predict if I think of them as beasts. What are they? Good luck.
Was I actually sharing my energy bar during that entire 3-set? Or am I bad?
Take this.
Okay, I guess I should probably fight conservatively. Yeah. Okay, and I've got 2/3 health bar. Let's see if I can overcome this third foe.
What ferocity. It's almost like their movements are not hard to predict if I think of them as beasts.
No, of
But
course,
are they?
that just makes things easier, right? Vertical.
Take this.
Let's go. Oh, churro, please.
Be on the ground by now.
Not now. Okay. Now you may go. Relax, buddy. Ah, this kid needs so much reassurance.
And that's the last one.
The last one of us.
I used some of the better filth at my disposal, and yet you bested them with ease.
Let me guess. Now you must face
I
me.
had heard your intuition was sharp. That does you an injustice. It is almost as if you can predict the future. I believe you will make an excellent match.
What are you scheming?
Here we go.
What lunacy did you fill Raphael's head with?
Very well. You've passed my test. As a reward, I shall spill the little secret Comrade Raphael and I share.
We are cousins. Eyes that pierce the soul. What will fear of an uncertain future bring? As well as words describe things not entirely of this world. The cursed sword that devours souls, Soul Edge, its host Nightmare, their kin, the Malfested, and Raphael's mad plan to end war by using the cursed sword as bait for the feuding nobles. So that was his plan. Are we still talking?
If Raphael's plan succeeds, this world of strife shall meet its end. It would be but a simple task with the power of the cursed sword in his hands.
Indeed.
I understand your suspicion, so let me tell you one more thing. Those monsters you fought, the mindless scum no better than beasts, they are the Malfested. Those who gained but a small fraction of the cursed sword's power.
Malfested? From the cursed sword?
Raphael is brilliant, and his skill with the sword is marvelous, but his crowning glory is his madness. That is the true key to obtaining the cursed sword, and I'm sure he will do it. Now answer me this, young Amy. What will you do if Raphael's mind is lost and he becomes a monster?
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, this is
It's an ironic twist of fate that those with the abilities to reach Soul Edge are most vulnerable to it.
kind of like
They
hypnotism,
either
I
end up
guess.
its meal or its marionette. It follows that your precious father will likely become a ghastly Malfested.
Huh?
Oh, my sincerest apologies. He is not your father, is he? Nor is he someone important to you, just a man you're with by chance. Correct?
This guy's
Such
poking at
cruelty,
the wrong
and here I was
holes.
willing to do so much for Raphael, thinking you cared for each other. If those who strive to lay the foundation of humanity's next step forward are not bound together by their passion, what meaning does any of it have? Or have I misunderstood? Tell me, young Amy.
No, I misunderstood. Trying to get you to talk.
Good.
You already talk,
We agree.
right? I should have been trying to make you quiet.
And the power of purple reemerges.
What a lovely color. You were once little more than a living doll, but now you are so very human. What a perfect subject. What a dramatic change. You wish me silenced. You wish to save Raphael. Then you'll need to impale me on that sword of yours. Come, young lady.
Okay.
Show me
I
your
feel like for the
resolve.
last 10 minutes
Show
of
me your
conversation, that's
soul.
kind of what was coming. And I'm kind of glad. I don't actually like this character though. He doesn't fight with weapons, he fights with like fire and ice magic, if I recall correctly.
Why am I suddenly weak?
You must try harder for that bright future of yours.
I'm going to shut you up.
Perfect. Just give me a little bit more.
Ooh, nice.
Just a bit more.
Is he out?
No, I must have lost track of time.
Wait a second. Did he just... I'm guessing that was a pre-scripted loss, perhaps? And that's why he needed to get up following the grab.
I thought you wanted to silence me.
Is he now out for the
Done
count?
yet.
Nope, there he goes. He must go
was
back
that
to his
light?
planet.
What is this?
My. You can still move so well after the orb's power affected you? You
Don't tell me that was
really
an
are
illusion the
something.
entire time.
You never let down your guard to your surroundings.
However,
No matter how acute your perception, you cannot
Don't get me
predict
wrong,
the
I love the color
impossible,
scheme on
can
this.
you?
Reminds me a bit of Yuri from Street Fighter.
You shouldn't be so careless, young
4 and
baby.
on.
You hesitated before striking the final blow. When you're angry, your left leg leaves you open. It's so delightfully human of you. Unfortunately, from now on, I shall make you my little doll.
What is even happening?
Oh, it won't be all bad.
I don't like this imagery. Okay. Her imperfect world. The streets of the French colonial empire ran red with blood as nobles waged their ceaseless feuds, but such power and politics were far removed from a young girl who knew only the slums of Rouen. Growing up surrounded by crime, depravity, and violence, she learned at a young age how to look out for herself and survive. She built walls around herself until her world consisted of nothing more than a single chair. That is, until one fateful day. Are we going back to the past?
I'm in ruined slums?
Yeah, what happened here?
Red's wandering around on her own again. A loathsome brat. She took everything from us. I'm gonna feast on her torn flesh. Nothing less will satisfy my fury. You must
And of course,
know
Sub-Zero.
the things you've done. You deserve this.
What's going on here?
Are they like shadows of her past? Is that-
Soldiers? 4 of them, with spears. These footsteps. They're...
I have nothing left. Life is but a series of betrayals.
Raphael!
That's
None
one
shall
way
give me
to
a second
assess
glance
it.
if I look like this.
Raphael! Can't you hear me? Raphael!
This way! Over here! No. This back alley can't be my end.
Ah, we're playing the Ghost of Christmas Past here.
The footsteps lead here. A surprisingly stupid move for him. Surround the
I like the
alleyway.
fact that he's playing
Search everywhere.
commentator on his
Yes, sir.
strategy. A surprisingly foolish move.
No!
There he is! Kill him if he resists!
So this is where it ends.
Death to traitors!
I die in disgrace. Alone, without so much as a name on my lips.
Oh no, Raphael, why?
Hate. I curse thee!
Oh, wow. Maybe this is not the past.
Raphael!
Did he just go berserk?
Raphael. Why did I shout his name? I still don't even understand why I decided to follow him. It was mere chance that I saved his life. Nothing more. But from that moment on, Raphael was always there for me, providing me with the future. Hope only brings disappointment. I know this, and yet...
That's certainly one approach to that feeling. The Radiant One. What meaning was there to the illusion as well as the orb showed Amy? Was her glimpse of Raphael's final moments a hint of the future to come? What path will this young girl take? So the reason why I assumed that this was the past was because it was a very similar scenario that Amy met Raphael. One of them was escaping, and then the other one helped him hide.
Raphael.
Milady! Thank goodness.
Okay.
Melis? Then you found me unconscious outside.
Lost and
Yes,
insecure.
I thought for sure you'd gone and put yourself in danger again. But there was no sign of anything amiss when I found you.
Where's Raphael?
Calm yourself, milady. The young master left just the other day. It's not good for your constitution to sulk so much over his absence.
Has it only been a day?
Raphael's away, traveling.
I thought he had been
He's
gone for a
searching
long
something.
time.
And something bad's going to happen. I just know it. But I can't remember what. Some of my memories are gone.
The young master is sure to be back. I believe it's his wish that you remain here and wait patiently for his return.
Yes, but... those who seek stasis must never cease their step.
Interesting choice of words.
I couldn't remember who it was that first spoke the words that flashed into my mind. As I said them to myself, I was filled with a powerful sense of revulsion. Still, they somehow resonated with me. Malus, my sword. Also pack my things. I'm heading out.
Also a
No,
sandwich.
milady. Is what I'd like to say, but I expected this.
Oh, the
There are
turn.
2 conditions. First, you must take me with you. And second, you must find a skilled guard to escort you.
And if I
Which is me.
refuse?
Well, perhaps I'll chop off a finger each time you resist.
This
That's
servant
unfair.
has got some mouth on her. I like her.
But I'm glad.
Something has changed in you, milady. Take it. It is your sword, Albion.
And I'll be on later tonight.
I swear upon the sword that binds us. I'll live so as not to lose. No matter how dark the road I must travel, this sword will light my way. Albion, the radiant one. His hope, his dream, and mine.
Alright, and that is the end of Amy's story.
The names of the warriors whose fates were bound to the 2 swords have been etched into the very fibers of history.
Alright, we're essentially at my time. But let's not end there. Maybe let's do a simple arcade. Couple of battles. Just to wrap things up. Let's do some more arcade. Let's set it to hard difficulty. Let's choose a different warrior. Let's play with somebody fun. Well, let's go with Hildy, since I did speak that she's probably my second favorite character in this game. Which doesn't mean that I'm any better with her, but we'll see how it goes. The Cloud Sanctuary. So giant polearm versus Nunchaku.
Beneath the gaze of the ancient gods.
I shall not falter, no matter my foe.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Can't face off against that hairstyle.
Too easy. Stand aside.
And so really the name of the game for my Hildy playstyle is to try to keep people at a distance. Something that I don't do very well. Just like the way that she grabs her polearm. Like certain, it's almost like a guitar.
Battle 2. Fight.
Let's go.
Forgive me.
Or not. Oh, come on. See, this is what happens when I try to close quarters. Wow. Beaten down. My armor.
Stand. Fight to your last breath.
Battle 3. Fight.
Wow. Kicked into oblivion there. Ooh, and just got taken down a peg.
Victory will not come easily.
Now my leg guards are also gone. Jeez. Nice. Oh, come on. Wow. And also ring out to boot, folks.
Show respect for the fallen who fought so bravely.
Please show some respect.
I won't lose till I have my revenge.
Alright, let's give it one more go. I think I'm getting the hang of her mechanics again.
Warriors cross swords beneath the gaze of the ancient gods.
I shall not falter, no matter my foe.
Boring, just like the rest of them.
Battle 1. Fight.
No, but this guy is something else though. Oh, wow. Oh, great. Wow.
Victory
broke my chess piece again.
It must be seized.
Battle 2. Fight.
Jeez, punished. How can he even... Wow. Got that one right. That one was very lucky. What is he even doing with his foot on that one?
Battle 3. Fight.
Ha! That was satisfying, and yet not very good.
It must be seized.
Battle 4. Fight.
Oof.
This surf's gonna get rough.
Oh, yeah.
Go get some rest.
Behold my power!
Wow. That is scorching.
Stand and fight!
No, that was a beautiful victory.
Claim victory and bask.
Impressive.
Okay, and I think that's what we're calling it, folks. I think we've gone over time, at least what I expected to be running. So let's go ahead and call it here. Let's see what would happen if Hildy and Siegfried were to fight. And of course, it's not stopping me. I kind of don't want to just let myself get killed, so let's leave it at the main menu. And let's change scenes. And let's go with fresh. Okay, folks, so thank you very much for hanging out today with the bar fight block, playing some SoulCalibrew 6. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself. Like I said, unfortunately I'm not the greatest 2D, 3D fighter game, but like I said, I do enjoy them. As you could see from my adhesion to playing the story mode, I do enjoy the lore behind the characters. That's probably the main thing that draws me to fighting games, to be perfectly honest with you. It'll never be my prowess. I've gotten moderately good at some fighting games, but it's always a slog for me to actually grind out some real life experience with those. Whatever the case, hopefully you enjoyed your time here. Hopefully you smiled to yourself at some point with my offbeat comments. Maybe you learned a little bit something about Hefeweizens. If you enjoy any of this sort of nonsense, join me tonight. I'll be streaming closer to 11:30 Pacific Standard Time. I'm going back to the world of Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes, where we're essentially trying to do a 100% completion run at this point. And it's been a good time so far. I enjoy that game. I enjoy the No More Heroes series. It's got my level of style. So, all that being said, join me again, Ale Pack. I was about to say my own phrase. Join me again, Ale Pack, and stay thirsty. Stay thirsty.